So yesterday I posted a clip of the new music video for my song Departure on Instagram. Among the nice comments that I've received so far, someone asked me a great question. He asked me how he can improve his overall speed and finger dexterity for his guitar playing. I'm going to break this video into two sections, the first one being practice and the second being performance. When I feel I'm ready to learn a fast lick, I start off by getting it memorized. I think this is the most important part because you can only play the notes as fast as you can read them. I get that you found that sick new Guthrie Govan lick and want to pump it out in like 5 minutes, but now's the time to ingrain your good habits. Making sure that both your hands are as relaxed as possible, you can increase your speed in small increments as long as you're maintaining about the same clarity that you had before. Try to reach about 60% of the full speed of the song, unless we're talking Jason Richardson here, which we probably shouldn't go near 60 for our own safety. I think that 60% is a great place to idle and approach a fast lick every day, even if you can play it faster. Don't get me wrong, if you want to take it for a spin, by all means go for it, just make sure that it doesn't become a regular habit. The majority of your dexterity practice should really be in a controlled manner and making sure that you aren't lying to yourself about it. Just know that regardless of your experience, your speed and cleanliness will improve eventually. I think that another really important aspect to practicing fast licks is making sure that your mindset is in a slowed down performance mode. One way that you can do this is by integrating the lick into its place in the song. Get yourself used to approaching the lick. This way you won't mentally separate the difficult part from the easier part quite as much. It's kind of like going to the gym. If you only focus on the point where your muscle reaches its maximum tension, then you aren't going to make very quick progress. It's vital that you have a full range of motion and that you feel the muscles as they're being activated. It's the same thing with guitar practice. If you treat it like working out, you will see progress. Now that I've covered the practice portion of speed and dexterity, I'm going to discuss how you can optimize your fast playing during a performance. This includes any time that you play your lick at full speed with the intent of it being a finished product. Once you've integrated the practice techniques, you'll have a great foundation to playing fast on the guitar. But when it comes to performances, the most damaging and common mistake that I see is holding tension in your hands. There's so many reasons that it negatively affects your playing. While this might include a lack of range of motion, the biggest reason is that it makes your accuracy really inconsistent. Slow practice is a pretty common thing, and it causes relaxation. This can become a major problem for a lot of people because when you get into a performance and you hold tension in your hands, you aren't utilizing the practice that you had. If you hold tension in your hands and fingers, it requires a whole different type of technique to sound clean live. And frankly, it's not a good technique. If you just relax, then the invested practice time kicks in and your playing will sound so much better. The reason that high-level players make it look so easy to play fast is because it is easy for them to play fast. They've gone through the practice enough that their hands are super relaxed when they're playing it. That's what I personally focus on during a performance when there's a difficult passage approaching. Other than that, if you just practice, it'll come out in your performances. A lot of people live by the phrase, practice makes perfect. While this might be true for most cases, I like the phrase, perfect practice makes perfect. When practicing, don't overstep your limits to the point where you're developing bad habits. Mistakes are a part of every musician's life. Just make sure that you aren't making avoidable mistakes by pushing the speed too far. Know that every musician that plays at a high level has had to exit their comfort zone at some point. Most of them know that the best way to approach an uncomfortable passage is by gradually pushing right past their limits, enabling progress, but maintaining their cleanliness. Keep in mind that these are my own practices and the techniques that I personally use to increase my speed and dexterity. If you want more information, check out Scott Kreitzer's guitar method, and I'll include a link in the description. It's mainly for classical guitar, but you can apply the concepts to electric guitar as well. If you want advice on another specific topic, be sure to put it down in the comments, and I'll try my best to answer your question. I post brand new YouTube videos every other Thursday, so if you want to support my music as well as get the latest notifications from my channel, be sure to click the subscribe link below. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching.